Now let's look at rule number 2. Rule number 2 is a direct quotation. A direct quotation begins with a capital, letter. Let's take our examples. Direct quotation. Elo said. We open our quotation. He's wise. I'll close it. The implication, remember that it's only when you start a sentence that you begin with a capital letter. So Elo, even if it's not Elo, will start with this, not a pronoun, then it is still going to begin with a capital letter. Now, but if you find out in the sentence that he is starting with a capital letter, that is a rule under quotation marks. So, because that is the beginning of the direct speech of Elo. That is what she said earlier on. So it has to begin with capital letter, even though it is not starting the sentence. That's the point we are making. So every quotation mark, once you're starting it, will begin with a capital letter. Remember that sometimes your quotation will start from the beginning. Then, of course, the other rule of beginning the sentence also applies, as well as the rule of quotation. A quotation begins with a capital letter. We can change this so that it will read, I will say examples now, that it will read his wives. His wives. Elo said. Now, you find out that in this sentence, he is starting it. So naturally, it should begin with capital letter H. But if it's not starting it, as in the first sentence, he will also begin with capital letter H. That is rule number 2. Now, we can take rule number 3. When a quoted sentence is divided into 2 parts by an interrupting expression the second part begins with a small letter. In quotation mark, you can split your sentence out, otherwise you read a full sentence into 2. When that occurs, then you are going to use the second part of that sentence will not begin with a capital letter but begin with a small letter. Now let's see an example. When you finish. Remember we used this sentence earlier on. Said Jane. Then we have comma again. Let me know. Full stop here and then quotation closes. So we find out that in this sentence we have when you finish. Actually the sentence should read when you finish, let me know. But we can decide to break it into two and bring this expression set Jane that should be at the end in the middle. So we'll say, when you finish set Jane, let me know. Now, what happens is that the first part, of course, is also starting the sentence, will begin the sentence, but the second part, let me know, will not begin with a capital letter. It will begin with a small letter because it's a continuation of the sentence.